Our White House correspondent MaryAlice Parks, as well as former federal prosecutor at the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Northern District of Illinois, Renato Mariotti. MaryAlice, we finally heard from former White House counsel Pat Cipollone, and as well as the former Oath Keepers spokesperson and that Capitol rioter as well. We learned a lot of new details, didn't we?
Yeah, absolutely, Kira. A number of things. I mean, first, it was just so striking to hear Pat Cipollone, the former White House chief of counsel, sit there and testify under oath that he, too, saw absolutely no evidence of election fraud, that he was conveying that to the president and encouraging President Trump to concede the election. He also explained that there had, in fact, been several repeated conversations in the Oval Office even about this idea of whether the president could and would be willing to use the military to confiscate voting machines. I mean, it is an idea that is just shocking. It really cuts against what I think, how Americans think of elections that should be neutral and free from any interference. But the idea that this was something that the White House was seriously considering. We also heard just from a number, like you said, the former Oath Keeper, but a number of other sort of audio clips, video clips played from other right-wing extremists showing that they were really rallied to the cause when President Trump sent that tweet marking a date on the calendar, that they really sort of viewed that as a call to arms on January 6th. And last, I'll just say the other big sort of bombshell for me was that text message that they showed between a rally organizer, one of the January 6th organizers, and Mike Lindell, the My Pillow guy, who's pretty close to President Trump, where that January 6th organizer, ahead of January 6th, said that they were already making plans to go to the Capitol. The committee was clearly really just trying to show that this was not something that happened spontaneously.
So, Renato, the investigators allege that Trump's lawyers actually tried to shield key documents also from the committee, like this draft executive order that we talked about that would have directed the defense secretary to actually seize voting machines. This draft order also included appointing a special counsel to probe the 2020 election. So did Trump even have the legal authority to execute such an order?
No, he did not. I mean, he certainly could have tried to order whatever he wanted. But I think it was apparent, I believe the advice he was actually receiving contemporaneously from his own legal advisors was that he didn't have the authority to do so. The federal government has very limited role in our Constitution in administering elections. And certainly the Department of Defense has no role in seizing or voting machines or overseeing our elections in any way.
And MaryAlice, just moments before the hearing ended, Liz Cheney announced that Trump tried to actually call a witness who hasn't publicly testified yet. And then it was reported that the Department of Justice, it was reported to the DOJ, rather. So what more do we know about this?
Yeah, we don't know a lot yet, Kira. There's a lot of questions there. I think the committee is going to have to answer those questions, but they are clearly concerned about the idea of witness tampering or witness intimidation. I mean, the Congresswoman said as much, that they will take any effort to tamper with witnesses, to influence a witness very seriously. We don't know yet who was called. Cheney said that the person did not answer the phone, did not receive the call, but in fact reported it to their lawyer. A lot more questions to follow up on that one.
All right, and finally, Renato, what's your reaction to this? And if the committee and DOJ prove that Trump attempted to tamper with evidence, I mean, could there be possible legal consequences?
Well, I think it was a very savvy move by Liz Cheney. She's done this once before, basically putting a marker down, calling this out, basically sending a warning shot to Trump and or any of his associates not to tamper with witnesses. Also, I think it shows that they're concerned about the evidence. I think it can dissuade them from doing this. Whether anything will come of it, I'm skeptical because it's just, for example, in this case, a phone call that didn't go through, but obviously warrants more investigation. We don't know exactly what else Trump has done behind the scenes.
All right, MaryAlice Parks, Renato Mariotti, thank you both so much. More to come.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.